Today, we're going to be talking about the egg on the Dream SMP. We're also going to talk about what Ranboo found out about the egg that's going to lead to Dream's eventual escape from the prison.
True. No, this can't, no.
Before we get started though, go ahead and leave a like down below if you enjoy the video and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future content. The first thing we're gonna have to talk about today is the origin of this egg or the blood vines. When the egg first appeared on the Dream SMP, it was originally discovered by Bad Boy Halo. He had been streaming and told his chat that he found some kind of egg underground. After telling Captain Puffy about it on the server, both Bad Boy Halo and Captain Puffy decided to try and contain this egg in a layer of obsidian.
Like yesterday? And it's growing on it.
It is, look at this.
That's so weird. Okay,
this is weird.
This crying obsidian has something to do. There's something going on here.
Yeah,
After a short while, though, it was evident that the obsidian used to surround the egg was being corrupted and was turning into crying obsidian. After another layer of obsidian was used, containment failed on the egg, and vines, or the blood vines, began to spread out. At this point, more than a few of the players were a bit frightened of the egg, so Skeppy decided to try and blow it up. But upon doing so, he blew a hole in the side and fell in.
I'm going, Skeppy, I'm going! Oh! Hurry, Skeppy, come out, come out, come out, come out! Okay, okay, good. Oh my goodness, good. Wait, what? Skeppy, what? What happened to you?
When he was finally rescued by those outside, everyone was shocked to see that his skin had turned a dark red color, matching that of the egg. This was one of the first major pieces of evidence pointing towards the egg being able to corrupt those who are near it or have any kind of contact. After this, there were a lot of tensions about the egg, though some players on the server began to follow it and were corrupted in a sense. Some showing minimal signs physically, though most of their eyes did turn red. Lines were split and sides were taken, Bad Boy Halo taking the side of the egg as it had most likely corrupted his mind. He wanted the blood vines to spread across the server, and for them to be the only source of power around. The other side is led by Captain Puffy, who wants to fight the egg and remove it. The egg as well has shown many signs of high intelligence, proving that there is something sinister inside and that it is thinking for itself. But to keep all of you up to date, I'm gonna go ahead and let everyone know who is on which side. Those on the side of the egg are called the Eggpire, which was formed by Bad Boy Halo. Under Bad Boy Halo and part of the allied group is Antfrost, Puns, Purpled, Skeppy, and Punk. On the other side, you've got the enemies of the egg, which is actually kind of split into two different groups. The main enemy is Captain Puffy, who has put together a group called the Pro-Omelets. That group consists of Captain Puffy, Awesome Dude, Ranboo, and Technoblade. Outside of the Pro-Omelets, however, there are still many enemies on the server, including Callahan, Dream, Errett, Foolish Gamers, Fundy, Carl Jacobs, Quackity, Sapnap, and Tubbo. As with every major conflict though, there are also those who will be neutral to the situation. The neutrals here are Hannah, H-Bomb, Jack Manifold, Philza, and tommyinnit. Tommy is an interesting case, however. When asked to step on top of the egg by Bad Boy Halo, he felt nothing. tommyinnit has shown almost complete immunity to the control of the egg, and I believe that at some point in the future, he's going to be very important to this war. Other than that, as of the recording of this video, every other member not mentioned either hasn't decided whether or not they like the egg or hasn't even been involved. Moving on from the enemies and allies, we come to a very important piece of information, which is Ranboo's particular interactions with the egg. Ranboo, quite a while ago, had gone once to see the egg under the instruction of Bad Boy Halo, but chose to not follow the egg and not give in to its control. A bit after this encounter, however, Ranboo decides that he wants to go visit the egg again because he believes the egg to be extremely intelligent. When he arrives to the room, however, he's quite horrified to find that the blood vines have taken up the entirety of the room and have spread to much of the main spawn area of the Dream SMP. Once inside the room with the egg, Ranboo began to talk to it. While he did, he contemplated on whether or not destroying it would be a good option, but decided not to on the fact that he believed that hurting the egg would also hurt Bad Boy Halo and Ant Frost, who he considered his friends. During the conversation, though, the egg actually began to speak to Ranboo in a distorted, garbled voice. But after some translation, we know exactly what the egg said to him. You betrayed your friends. Tell them what you did. You're just scared to say it to them. Tell them it's now or never. You can't even trust your own friends. To each statement the egg threw at him, Ranboo denied each one, telling it wasn't true. Ranboo at this point was wanting to be the one to destroy the egg. He even tried breaking it at this point, but for each block of the egg that he broke, he lost 3 hearts of damage.
I'm done with you. Oh. How much did it? Okay. That. Okay, no, that's just, that was just because I stood on the, that's just because I. Oh. Okay. It'll kill me.
It's at this point that Ranboo left the egg, and he began writing down plans and ways that he could possibly kill the egg. Ranboo told his viewers that he didn't want to sit on the sidelines for this war, and even wants to possibly mediate, but his ideals and what he wants to do are starting to sound a lot like the ideals of Dream. At this point, we come to the theory that I have decided I wanted to tell you guys about. If you guys remember from some of my last videos, you'll remember that recently Sapnap went to the prison and took a message to Ranboo, upon which Ranboo started acting strange. While in the prison, Sapnap noticed that Dream's prison cell was starting to turn into crying obsidian. This is the same block that is starting to appear around the egg. While in the case of Dream's cell, we know that most of the crying obsidian was placed there as a protection measure, I still think this shows a very clear connection between Dream and the egg. This theory is further supported by this, when I stated in my last video that I believe Dream is inside of Ranboo's head. Not even that, but Dream is taking over Ranboo's body to help him escape from prison. That is why I think that when Ranboo broke the egg, it took damage from him, because Dream is connected to the egg, Dream is inside of Ranboo, so upon hurting the egg, Ranboo hurts himself. As to what's inside the egg, we won't know for certain until we see it open on the Dream SMP. But until then, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.